Hey everyone, back with a brand new video. My name is Ngolo Shikati and I have been doing event photography for well over 5 years now. So I've been receiving a lot of questions lately in my inbox. People asking me various questions. And from among all those questions that have been asked, one has stood out the most. So a lot of people want to find out how they can begin with event photography. So in this video, I'm going to explain to you how I began doing event photography and how you can begin. I'm also going to give you other tips concerning event photography. Alright, so without wasting any further time, let us begin. So my event photography journey started way back then in 2018 when I got a camera. So after getting a camera, I didn't really have anybody to shoot. I got my camera, I learned how to use it, but I didn't have any gigs at all. No one was coming to approach me wanting to get some pictures or wanting me to shoot the event. So I focused on getting clients. What I used to do was approach them. I would approach people I knew were having an event, and then I would talk to them and give them offers. Initially, what I would just offer to shoot the event for free. So that's how come I got my first events. I think the first 2 events were not paid for. My focus was just getting the skill and also just having a feel of how events such as weddings are conducted. So that's how I got to my first 2 gigs. I shot for family friends, and eventually I started connecting with other photographers who are well established, of course. So I reached out to them and asked if I could second shoot with them, and most of them were actually very delighted because I was offering assistance to them for free. So I used to carry around the light and then also help with carrying the gear. That's how I eventually got to understand how certain events happen. Eventually, I was able to get that skill. So the main focus that I had in mind that time was to get the skill, of which I did. So I wanted to get the skill, and so I focused not only on the money but on getting the skill. So I got the skill, and then I decided to do. So during my initial stages, my main focus was doing 3 things. First of all, getting the skill that is needed for me to shoot an event, buying gear, and lastly, implementing my marketing plan. So how I got the skill is by shooting with other people and also offering family friends, as well as family members to shoot the event for free. So getting skill is very important, and as somebody who wants to begin doing event photography, you really need to focus on that. Get the skill, then later on you can focus on getting the gear. So let me talk briefly about getting the equipment, the necessary equipment. So you really need to get the appropriate equipment that is needed for event photography. So when getting equipment, you need to think about where you're going to be shooting the events. Are you going to be doing indoor shoots mainly? Are you going to be doing outdoor shoots? I would advise you to get equipment that you can use both outdoors and indoors. So if you're going to get a light, perhaps maybe you need to go for a strobe, because strobes really work well during daylight as well as indoors. They really work well indoors as well as outdoors. So if you're thinking of getting a light, think of getting strobes. And then when you're thinking about getting a camera, think about a camera that you can use outdoors as well as indoors, as well as in situations where the the light source is not that bright. So get the necessary equipment, and in my next video I'm going to explain. I'm going to give you a list of the gear that I would buy right now if I knew what, if I were to start rather event photography today, the gear that I would buy. So I'm going to do that in a video that I'll make in the future. So lastly but not the least, you need to focus on implementing your marketing plan. If you haven't already made a marketing plan or a business plan, you need to do that right now. If you want to make money out of event photography, a business plan is really vital. A business plan or a marketing plan will guide you along the journey, and from it you'll be able to see whether you're hitting your targets, whether you're making the profit you thought you'd make, and also to get you more clients. When you have a marketing plan, a proper marketing plan, you'll be able to make to get new clients, and hence your business will grow bigger. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching the video, and in conclusion, as somebody who wants to start doing event photography, you need to focus on only 3 things: getting the skill, getting the necessary equipment, and making and implementing a marketing plan. That's how I did it. That's how I managed to shoot approximately over 100 events to date. Thank you so much for watching this video, and if you haven't already subscribed to this channel, please do so.